Hello and welcome back to another Slay the Spire 2 video. We are going to be playing Silent. Let's hope this run goes better than last. Okay, Meow's Fury kinda sucks. No reason to ever take that. I saw on the beta branch, I think it is, instead of 2 random cards, you choose 2 cards from your discard pile, and people are saying that looks better, and I think I agree with people. Greed is kind of cool. Maybe not with the shop structure though. Like this, 2 shops in a row, kind of sus. Or we got 2 shops in a row over this way. What the hell? Choose 1 of 2 colorless cards to add to your deck. That also feels kind of bad. I guess we'll go with the colorless. I mean, 333 gold is quite a lot. And like, we could roll into this shop, hit a remove, not buy anything, hit another remove here, and keep on moving. Then maybe do no fights. I don't know. This is, or no elites. Let's try it. I like the high risk, high reward options. Alright, we'll single defend, take 1 damage, that's fine. Here we can full block quite easily, deal 4. Neutralize, double strike, shout out survivor, and we're out. Nice. I like dagger throw. Also, dagger spray is good AoE. This lets us lean into discard synergies a lot more. This is good just for, I mean, dagger spray is just kind of is good. We'll go with dagger throw. It's good damage too. Let's see here. Deals 13 damage. Deal 2 less damage for each other card in your hand. That's interesting. Let's remove. Probably a defend. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Not really feeling it. Okay. So this guy debuffs, and then next turn he attacks for 8. I think this guy debuffs next turn. I think that's how that works. Or, oh no, maybe it's he debuffs and then he multi-attacks? And then he multi-attacks and then attacks for 8? Regardless, we're just gonna, we'll target this guy, single defend. The goal is to make this guy fall asleep. Yeah, okay. We don't want this one falling asleep anyways, because it'd be 7 times 2 next turn if we were to have targeted that guy, and that's not ideal. See, this guy only attacks for 12 this turn, which is kind of a lot, and we don't have great defense, nor can we kill, so we'll just take 6 to the face. Dagger throw. Alright, acrobatics, that's a great card. We'll just click it, because there's not much that we need to think about there. Orrery is kind of good. Random card into your hand, it's free to play this turn. Okay. Let's see here. I think we just remove, probably a strike this time. We'll buy Orrery, just to look at cards, because looking at cards is good. Anticipate might be worth taking. Oh, yep, definitely taking adrenaline. It's just an auto click. You can't go wrong with adrenaline. Blade Dance is cool, but it exhausts, so you know, it's not super needed. Flick Flack, kind of cool, gives us AoE. We don't have any AoE. Leading Strike was decent. I think we take one Flick Flack, and I think we skip on all the others. Anticipate could be good, but I don't think in this case it is. The attacker skill you play each turn is placed on top of your draw pile. That's interesting. Should we buy a potion? Maybe. We'll buy the stable serum just in case, and I think that allows us to go for this elite. Feeling pretty strong with the adrenaline and the acrobatics and the flick flack, and we got some good discard synergy now. See, here we go. It's easy. Just that right there, and then we actually can kill this guy here this turn and keep on moving. There's not really a reason to play adrenaline here, but there isn't a reason not to play adrenaline, so we'll just play it because we can. Let's see here, 2 times 3 is 6. We can strike him. This kills him actually. It doesn't kill us. Powdered Demise. That's kind of cool. It's a good one to use against a boss. Whenever you draw a card during your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Let's try this. I don't know. I've never used it before. I think it could be good. We got adrenaline, so we have extra energy on certain. And see, there we go. That was pretty good. And we've got some decent card draw, right? Like we can hit him with this. That's 2 damage there. Hit him with that, and then 6, so we can just survive her there and fully block. Here, 3 times, and then another one. Like, are we blocking at all? No. Does it matter? Not really. We're kind of just dealing a lot of damage, and that's cool. Okay, here we can actually take this guy down to half. That's good. It's kind of cool. This acrobatics with speedster is pretty much just a strike now. And then it also plays into, because it deals 6 damage. And then it also plays into any like discard synergies that we've got. That hurts, but it's fine because we kill him this turn. Nice. Didn't need to use our potion, so that's cool. Like, anticipate might be worth it. Like, you take both of these at some point, and we've got some pretty good card draw. We'll take a deflect to start out, I think, and then ideally we kind of like work our way up to anticipate. I don't know if we need to play this. What's this guy do? Deals unblocked attack damage, it gains 3 strength. Okay, I don't think we want to play speedster here because we want to fully block. At least that turn, I guess. Here it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're chilling. That is a lot of strength. That's kind of scary. 6 times 2. Can we can't kill him. 4 times 2, 8. Well, there we go. Not a great fight for us, by any means. Prepared's good though. Prepared helps us out a lot. We'll rest here. I need to make better use of my potions is what is really going on. Bag of marbles is good. I think we'll actually just go and maybe we upgrade innate. That's pretty good. The question is upgrade or heal. That's always the question, right? I think here, or maybe like that, from here. Let's rest. And then see what this question mark brings. Oh, wow. That is really good, actually. Let's go this way. Pay 40 gold, upgrade a random card, continue feasting. Alright, cool. You lumber endless conveyor. You lumber into a shack with a bright but crooked sign that reads endless feast. Pay what you hunger. Oh. Inside a willowy, multi-armed chef is deftly preparing bites of food, placing them onto a winding, chitinous belt. Little sus. We'll upgrade a random card. We'll heal 10 HP. Add a random colorless card to your deck. Sure. 10 times. Gain 4 max HP. I think we're just gonna spend all our money here. Oh, wow. Feeding Frenzy is also pretty good. Wow. Okay. That was kind of good, actually. Feeding Frenzy works really well with a lot of card draw, and we have a lot of card draw, so that's cool for us. Nice full block here, and we did all our damage to the sulking colony. Prepared, nice. This is kind of a sad turn for us. 10 damage to a random enemy X times. Sure. Feeding Frenzy. Acrobatics. Dagger throw. And then we'll block. Take 1, not bad. Draw a card. We can probably get rid of that. I guess we probably could have played that strike, yeah. Oh well. We can kill him this turn. It's pretty good. Oh wow, this is just... Wow. Pretty much wins the run for us right there. And then you take a backflip, because that's also really good. We'll get rid of the poison. We don't really need that. This is a really strong relic. For each card discarded, that's crazy. Because like, we pretty much always are discarding cards. We can get rid of this, the greed, play our speedster. This guy's tough. The little bombs that he comes up with are not cool. Oh, and he does that. I forgot that he does that. Oh well. Okay, only 1 skill per turn. Kind of tough. But we just deflect here and then play our volley or whatever that is. Take 4, not horrible. There you go. Shout out Feeding Frenzy. We don't need any of those cards. And I don't think we need the weak potion either. think it's definitely time to upgrade here. Prepared is really good to upgrade. Adrenaline's a good upgrade. Like, we want to be drawing more cards because of Speedster, because of Feeding Frenzy, because of Deflect. Like, we have all these cards that we just need to draw into as often as possible. I think we'll take the prepared upgrade. No, we're gonna upgrade acrobatics first. And we'll just use this just because we can, really. Let's see here, Feeding Frenzy, might as well play that. Backflip, get the Speedster out, very good. Okay, so here we'll definitely just draw our cards. 11 damage from Homeboy. See, this is pretty good. We just cycled our deck quite quickly here. And then we can play our Feeding Frenzy. Not that we can actually really use it this turn, but like you can kind of see the vision, right? Like we draw into it multiple times, and then you could play Volley or maybe play some other strong card and just deal a lot of damage. Play our Backflip, Feeding Frenzy, Dagger Throw. Play our Prepared. I guess he's healing, so play the Strike. Now, because we have so much, like, kind of passive damage almost, we don't really need our strikes anymore. Like, our main energy is going to be spent on blocking, very important, and drawing cards. 13 damage, we can block that pretty easily. He's dealing 30 to us when he dies. 15 incoming. We'll just actually weaken. There we go. Now, yeah, he deals 30 here. It'd be nice to somehow get him weak, but that doesn't look like it's happening. Either way, we block enough that we aren't gonna die, and Homeboy's gone. Noble Potion is cool. Weak enemies take double damage from attacks. That's kind of cool. Shivs now hit all enemies. Add 4 shivs into your hand. That's kind of cool. The Hunt. If fatal, gain an additional card reward. The Hunt's interesting, I guess. But it's kind of hard to line up sometimes, I'm gonna guess, because of Speedster. And just our other forms of damage. I don't know how often we'll actually be able to get this to trigger. I'm willing to give it a try, though. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm gonna say no. I think we just skip these. None of those are really speaking to me. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see here. Upon pickup, upgrade 6 random cards. Try this. You may re-roll each card reward once. It's kind of cool. Transform Neutralize Plus into Suppress Plus. That's pretty good. 6 upgrades. What do we hit? I mean, like, you could just hit all strikes and defense, and then that's kind of ass, right? I think I will... I don't think this matters actually too much, because if we're drawing enough that we see neutralize a bunch, then, like, who cares if it's apply 5 weak or 2 weak? Like, the enemy should have a lot of weak. I'm liking this shop. And, okay, yeah, we'll take the reroll, because that seems pretty strong. I like this shop, and maybe we go to another shop, and then hit an elite, and then like this, maybe? Or maybe we go here. We'll see. Oh, it's the crab boss. Okay, crab boss. Take our feeding frenzy. I think we'll use the attack potion here. Each card drawn this combat. That's interesting. It's a lot of energy though. This is pretty good actually. Like, yeah, that pretty much homeboy's dead. I guess we should probably save that. Deflect, survivor. Nice. Easy fight here. And a lot easier because of that attack potion and whatnot. Game block equal to, so this is pointless. Yeah, don't really like any of those. And don't really like any of these either. Like I said, we're looking for card draw now. Pretty much exclusively card draw. Because to me, card draw is very important. 33, that's not enough. Actually, wait, 16 times 3, that's 30, 4, 18, 48. Hmm. 48. Is that right? 3 times 6. Yeah. I think we just do this. Save a little bit of health there. There we go. Pretty clean. Well-laid plans is nice, but and it's upgraded. It's cool. I think we're good though. Reflex, yes. This is what we've been looking for. Definitely want this. That makes prepared a whole lot better. This turn, interesting. Okay, so if we pay 250, that kind of makes this shop pointless. I think maybe then we go like this. Actually, we'll probably go like this. I like the events. We're gonna do that. We'll get rid of probably 2 strikes actually. Things begin to glow, then in a rush of jabbing motions pierce you all over. A sense of weightlessness. Well worth the money. Yep, definitely. Oh, 50% more damage, but lose 2 HP. We don't need that. We're gonna transform a card. We'll transform a strike. Okay. Finisher's pretty good. It's not great. It's better with shivs, and we aren't really doing shiv stuff, but that's fine. Here, it honestly might make sense to just volley 4 times. Yeah. It's a lot of damage. Let's see here. We can neutralize with backflip, feeding frenzy. 11 damage. We'll just play speedster. It'll be a good way to get rid of these little hatchling dudes. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Take our feeding frenzy. We can play reflex. See, very good now. Draw. Do that. Do this. 11 damage. 4. Actually, well, we'll play Survivor. I think. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And then 30 damage. Right on the big guy. Here's Anticipate. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. I'll take another Prepared though. I am feeling the Prepared. Here we're definitely upgrading, and I think it's gotta be at least one of the Prepareds. I think, okay, this guy, whenever the enemy is hit by an attack, that's a very important keyword here. Because Speedster is not an attack, or yeah, Speedster is not an attack. And so our 2 damage that we do from drawing a card does not count towards that. We'll take the ultimate defend here, give us a little bit of survivability. Thorns is also going to put in a lot of work against this guy. Yeah, as you can see, like, we're dealing with some pretty good damage without even having to play attacks. Yeah, I guess... No, actually, what we should do is discard the defend. We can then play Feeding Frenzy. We can play a Survivor. And deal the 11 there. It's a little bit better. 18, draw 2 more. There we go. So, like, this dagger throw has kind of become pointless. It was a good entry into this whole build, but like we don't really need it anymore. I guess we could just dagger throw. Like, he's so close to death that it doesn't really matter. Do that. There we go. The enemy's attacks deal 30% less damage for the next 4 turns. Oh, that's a potion. Oddly Smooth Stone's nice. Ricochet's kind of cool, but we don't have much strength. This is what we need. A Tactician. That makes us very close, actually, to almost going infinite. Because we can do, like... really all kinds of stuff. There we go, that's huge. Like Prepared gives us energy now. Once we upgrade it, that's pretty good. Once we upgrade the Tactician, that makes infinites a lot easier, actually. Um, 12. Okay, this is actually kind of interesting. We play this 20 times 3 and then get 1 energy back. That's cool. We've yet to actually be able to fully draw through our deck in 1 turn, but we're getting close to being able to do that. And once we can do that, then we're looking really good. This is actually, yeah, we kill him right there. Killerless potion, don't really need that. This is nice. Malaise is cool, but Oh, another reflex. I don't know. I don't know if we need another reflex, honestly. I think... Let's see here. What do we need? We probably need to upgrade prepared. And we need a card remove or two. And we need to upgrade tactician. Let's re-roll and see what we get. Oh, a backflip plus is pretty good. Escape plan's also nice. We're just gonna skip though. We don't really need that stuff. Oh yeah, we got Bag of Marbles and Red Mask now. That's kind of cool. I guess we'll take advantage of the... Oh, we probably should have played Volley instead of the Strike. Whatever, doesn't matter. See, this is a bad turn. This is a very bad turn. We'll take the Beetlejuice. Just double defend. We can play that weak there. Take 5. That's not horrible. Okay. And now we can do our stuff. Play our dagger throw. Play our that. Finisher. Finish him off. Or shivs into your hand. Reduce this card's cost by 1. That's kind of interesting. But don't really care about any of those actually. We just need an upgrade on... Let's do Tactician first. We still have some bricks for our hands. There's no doubt about that. That's very good though. Glad we saw Speedster as early as we did. Yeah, both of those cards didn't really matter. I think be full block here. That's nice. The Thorns will put in some good work against this guy. Like here, this is another brick of a hand. 10, 16. We aren't gonna die, but we're definitely taking some damage. But hopefully from here on out, we'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, like, there, look, this is, we're good. And then we could play our Feeding Frenzy and backflip, and we're done. Let's see here, every 3 times you apply poison. No, we don't want any of that. Okay, let's see how this goes. Got our Speedster. The Speedster is really helping us with these multi-enemy fights. It covers our AoE very well. We could just backflip, take our Feeding Frenzy, neutralize. There we go. Footwork might be good. Or a little extra dexterity. But that's also something else we could just brick on, you know. We want to be maximizing the chances of seeing our good draws. Okay, so here we're going to start next combat with 2 additional energy. I'm not too familiar with this guy. I haven't fought him often. I don't know if upgrading this to be innate makes sense, because we're going to have the 2 energy to just play it outright. But then we're also only at 16 HP for the whole fight. But it is also a multi-enemy boss, so getting that in play as soon as possible is good. Okay, let's try it, see what happens. Okay, so we've got our speedster. It's pretty cool. Let's see here, 2 turns. Retain your hand for 2 turns. We'll play speedster. Let's play the strength potion. We might honestly just have to use all potions here. Okay, we'll get rid of the volley. We need to face this guy. I don't think we're gonna play finisher. Feeding frenzy. 9 and 3. Okay, yeah. 12. We're chilling. Maybe that was a misplay there. I don't really know. Let's throw a potion here. Prepared. Adrenaline. We can play our backflip. We've got a lot of energy to work with this turn. That's cool. Kinda don't need it all though. So you're 22. That's enough there. Acrobatics. Tactician. We'll face this guy. Next turn this guy deals a lot of damage, so we need to be prepared for that. Let's do this. How much is he doing? 4 times 2? We should be good there. Okay, so we can do this. Okay, yeah. We can play our finisher to fully block. If we do this, we can discard. Then finisher 19 times 3. That pretty much... that gets this guy really low. Okay, I think we should do that. 9 block there. 6 times 2. Not bad. I think we can kill him here, which would be very good. We'll play Reflex, draw 2 more cards. Feeding Frenzy, Backflip, Neutralize, and then Strike. That's huge. Okay. It might have been worth it to play the Stable Serum in that turn. I think we're fine. We can play our Tactician, Feeding Frenzy, Prepared, Flick Flack, Cool, Defend, 12 times 3, that's pretty good. 8 plus 13, we're chilling. We don't die yet. Okay, I think we're out. I think we're gonna do it. We can definitely block this, but we can also just kill him here. That's pretty cool. Kill him with a survivor. Wow, that was a close one. I'm not gonna lie. We'll definitely just take an adrenaline. This shop looks really good. We get a lot of money, and we need to spend it. And then we could hit this shop, too. Does suck. We gotta go through 2 elites, and a lot of fights as well. Not ideal, but it's fine. It's fine. Every 4 cards you play, draw 1 card. That's actually really good. Is played in extra time. Doesn't really matter. At the start of your turn, add a random attack into your hand. No. We definitely want the Iron Club. because that plays into Speedster very well and just our general whole draw setup that we're trying to do here. So Speedster, Acrobatics, Tactician, Adrenaline. We can weaken this guy some more. There we go. And then that, and cool. Feeding Frenzy, we probably should have played that earlier. Doesn't really matter. Shield. Draw 2. Too many cards, yeah. So I think that's the issue that we're actually going to be running into now. Is that we have too many cards in our hand. Memento Mori is good. That's a good just damage dealer. That's better than Finisher. Because we discard cards a lot more than we are playing attacks. So we'll take that. And then we might honestly just remove Finisher right here. What is this? Strikes and defense, gain ethereal. That's actually... it's kind of really good. Because then we don't need to remove these anymore. And we can remove Finisher. For sure. And then... excuse me, Mr. Hand. We need to get rid of you. Get you out of there. Okay, I think that's good. We'll grab a ghost in a jar just in case. The queens are boss. Good. Doormaker's really freaking hard right now, so I'm glad we don't have to face the door dude. We probably should have played Speedster first. Doesn't really matter. Do that. Do this. Player Tactician. Feeding Frenzy. We might... We're very, very close to infinite. I must admit. Like, this is pretty much right there. Yeah. Easy. Easy. Prepared plus, we'll just, yeah, we're happy to take another one of those. The interesting thing is it actually gets cards out of our hand. And it's kind of what we almost need at this point. Like, we need to have a few less cards in our hand all the time so that we can see our better cards more often. Let's see here, what else do we want to get rid of? I guess we'll discard Feeding Frenzy. We're looking to get those in our Tactician. 41, 61. Let's see here. Fully defending that. This guy is pretty much just dead here. 9. 76. Draw 2 more. There we go. 106. Don't need any of these. Burst is cool, but that's for next turn, and we are trying to only have one turn. We don't want things that happen on the following turn. Draw 2. Okay, there's a good chance that we actually do draw into something that gives us more draw. Alright, guess not. Wow, a rare turn 2. So we can still brick. So that's interesting to know. That's a lot of slimed. Wow. Hello. I do like the new slimed where you can actually play them and they draw something. It's very good compared to what they used to be. 41 damage. Okay. 3 times 4 is 12, so we'll just block that. And then we got our 15 damage there. This guy's kind of weird. Slimed a berserker. Just do this. Do that. We're kind of like, we don't have to think much anymore to play. Potion of binding, whatever. Prepared, don't need. Dagger throw, don't need. Yeah, we want to go to this shop. For nothing else other than if we can get like one more remove, that'd be pretty cool. Speedster, cool, cool. I guess we'll target this guy. We do need to draw extra cards here. We can play our deflect, sly. Cool, cool. Don't worry's nice. Get rid of that. Yeah, here we go. Discard that. Draw 2. It doesn't really matter who we hit at this point. Draw 2. Okay, sure. There we go. So yeah, as long as we don't break. Every 3 turns, oh, draw 1 card, that kind of doesn't do much for us. Double your block gain this turn. Interesting. Yeah, alright, whatever. Those cards are okay, but Strawberry's nice. A little extra max HP, that's cool. This guy is good to be able to kill in 1 turn, because then you don't have to deal with all of his statuses that he gives you. Get rid of the greed. Yeah. Play our flick a flack. Backflip, cool. You can do that. Prepared, nice. Draw 2. What we really want to see actually right now is Grand Finale. We could absolutely make use of that card. Yeah, as you can see, we have some pretty good deck manipulation where we could guarantee that we're drawing 2, like clearing out our discard. Like right here, or draw pile, right here, we can draw 3 exactly. So we would be able to play, whatchamacallit, Grand Finale in this case. Yep. There's acrobatics, cool. Play this. 7, that doesn't. We could play feeding friendly. Z, there we go. Tactician gives us our energy back. 101. He's almost dead. Just need to deal 20 damage. $111. 109. Okay. Cool. There we go. 1 turn. Pretty easy. That's cool. I don't know if we'll ever proc Unceasing Top, but you know, if we ever need it to happen, we've got it. Here, I think it makes sense to upgrade. Probably Reflex. An extra card draw is good. Divining 6 times is fun. and we can remove it. So we'll just do that. Let's start in this corner. Oh wow, that's cool. Got some gold and a potion. Let's go here. That's not cool. More gold. Oh, here's a relic. That's cool. Oh shit. We missed the relic. That sucks. Oh well. Tools of the trade is cool, but we don't need it. Master planner. This is actually worth it. We'll take the deflect plus. Skip out on that. Okay, so which of the two curses that we just gained are worse for us? We'll just buy that because we can, because it's fun. Doubt. We'll get rid of doubt. What was that other card here? Jackpot. Add 3 random 0-cost cards into your hand. That's kind of cool. Not this build though. I think you can make some pretty interesting things with that. Okay, interesting. We'll definitely just play both of those. There we go. Get rid of those two. Acrobatics, play our reflex, drop to 10. Have too many cards in your hand. Deflect. Dagger throw. Flick a flack. Backflip. I mean, we're definitely... These two curses are not good for us. This could cause some major issues, but I think we should be fine. Yeah. I mean, we were fine in this case, but it's a little sus. We'll take an adrenaline. Do we need an adrenaline? Yeah, we do. With Master Planner, extra. We'll take the Touch of Insanity just in case. Yeah, I think it might be worth it to do that. We need to get cards out of our deck. Can't really do that at the moment. Yeah, that just gives us extra. Okay, we're gonna upgrade Prepared. We have a lot of energy. We've got a Ghost in the Jar if, you know, shit hits the fan. I think we should be fine though. And if we can... No, we don't actually want to play that yet. It might honestly be worth it to, like, actually not go infinite almost. Just so that we can get rid of all these strikes in defense. Actually kind of makes sense. Lose 10 gold, who cares? Doesn't matter. And this dude doesn't give us any... Alright. Doesn't give us any statuses, but does make our 3 of our cards bound. Not that big a deal. Because we could just discard them. Okay. 18. So we're at an interesting spot. Oh, okay. I was gonna say we're at a weird spot where, like, because we didn't. Yeah, it was tough to like get the whole infinite going here. I don't actually know what's going to happen here because this is Sly, but like we technically can't play it. I don't know how that works. Oh yeah, okay. We can't actually play it, so there's no point in even using it. Okay, 71. Label, we can play our Feeding Frenzy, just kill that guy. Oh no, we lost 10 gold. Who cares? I guess 4 times 5, 28. No, we're fine. Or we could do this. Reflect. We can almost get a like a slight chain going, if that makes any sense. Where you just keep slying into other sly things. Like here. Don't actually want to play that yet. Choose a card to discard. If we discard you... No, we want to discard you. Yeah. Feeding Frenzy... Sure. 75? We pretty much have won at this point. I mean, like... functionally, game's over for this dude. Yeah, here we go. 90 damage. Didn't even need any of our potions. This is crazy, Tingsha. This was very good. This probably helped out a little bit. Don't even know when we got Horned Cleat, not gonna lie. Overall, it was a pretty good run. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully this Spire video is a little bit better than the first one, audio-wise. See ya in the next one.